You grew up with the belief that in order for you to be worthy of love, you must be liked by everybody around you. And so from before you could even remember, you've been on a search for validation. That's right. You've been looking, you've been searching, you've been seeking under every rock, under every boulder, under every mountain to find as much validation as you possibly could in order for you to feel worthy of that love, in order to feel as if you were deserving, to prove yourself as enough in this life. And that became your entire driving factor. That became the way in which you lived your life. Everything you do, everything you've done, and everything you look to do, everything you look to achieve, everything you look to gain is to find some sense of validation from those around you. And this is why you are miserable. I wish I had a different story for you. I wish I could tell you that the reason why you're miserable is because of some external factor. It's that person who's doing that and this person who's doing this. I wish I could tell you that it's that system, that corporation, that institution. But reality, the actual reality, not the one that has been fed to us and given to us to perpetuate this victim mentality. I mean, truth is that everything is happening within you. Everything starts within us. Everything is a reflection of our own belief about ourselves. And so your belief that you are not worthy without the love, the affection, the seeming quote unquote love, and the affection, the desire, and the attention of those around you means that you are nothing. That belief system has been ruling your life. Now, it may seem as if this is an exaggeration. You may think to yourself, well, no, I have a job, so I can, pay off my bills. Well, think about just that one. Let's just take that example. Okay, you go to a job so you can pay your bills, so you can live your life the way you want to. So you work at a job that you maybe like, probably hate, in order for you to pay the bills to a place that you maybe like, probably want something else, in order for you to pay the bill on a car that you kind of like or really like, but the only reason you like it is because you're able to flex on your friends, or maybe you don't like it because you're not able to show it off and you're kind of embarrassed by it. Now, just those two in this example are already showing you that everything you're doing is predicated off of other people. We can say it's about survival, but let's be honest with ourselves. Let's be real. I'm not here to cap. I'm not the cap. This ain't no cap or gown. This ain't the graduation, okay? I am here to tell you as it is. You are at the job you're at either because somebody told you it was a good job to have. You believe that if you went after what you truly wanted to do, you would fail, therefore people would make fun of you. Maybe if you started it and you did succeed, the people around you would no longer like you and make fun of you or talk about you or call you greedy and selfish. There's something based on other people, and more specifically about other people liking and accepting you. Now, I'm not saying this is wrong. I'm not saying that you're a bad person. I'm not here to shame or blame you. I'm simply here to point out the fact that your life is being ruled by a like button that's on top of your head in real life. You want people to click that like button on your forehead. Boom, 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 boom. And only then will you feel as if you are enough. You have bought into a lie. You have bought into an illusion. It is not real. The only validation you will ever feel, the only full sense of acceptance you will ever have in this life is the one that happens within you. I promise you that. I promise you that you can get the attention, the admiration, the affection, and the desire of everybody that you admire in your life. And there will be a day, there will be a moment when you wake up and you think to yourself, it's not enough. And so you'll chase something else. You'll pursue something else. You'll pursue somebody else. You'll believe that there's more out there that you need to acquire. There's something out there that you're missing that's going to fulfill you. Well, guess what? The only reason you feel there is something missing in the first place is because you are not looking at yourself from a true lens, from a correct perspective. You're not seeing yourself as you truly are, because you have been hypnotized and brainwashed into believing that you are less than what you truly are. That is the truth. Now, I grew up in the generation, or I am in the generation, I'm just at the cusp of the millennials. And, we talk about entitlements, right? You believe you just deserve just because you exist. Now, I'm not an individual who would say I believe in entitlement, but I do believe that we have a God-given or a birthright to this life and all that is in this life. But whatever it is that we're willing to claim for ourselves through our mindset, our emotions, and our actions, those are the things that we're going to experience in this life. So if you're not willing to fully tap into, or you're not willing to fully claim your deservingness of love within, your own appreciation from within, if you're not willing to do that inner work to get rid of all of that baggage from the past, you will continue to experience yourself as somebody who is miserably going from one place, one person, one situation, one circumstance, looking for some kind of gratification, looking for some kind of validation, worrying that you're going to lose a little bit of validation that you got right now, worrying that you're going to lose your position because people around you are going to think you're stupid, or they're going to think that you're not deserving, you're never deserving. It's going to be a reflection that maybe they were right. Maybe the things that they believed about me, or I believe they believed about me, were correct. When in essence, it is just you. It is you and you having this conversation in your head. Have you ever thought to yourself, whenever you have an argument in your head, it's just you talking to you? Have you ever thought about that? You have hundreds of arguments with people, hundreds and hundreds of arguments with people. You're going back and forth with folk. And then they say this and I say that, but then they say that and I say that. You're just making up stuff, making yourself miserable. And in all those conversations, you're looking for the same thing. You're looking to feel better about yourself in some way. You're looking to be validated in some way. And so you ask yourself, okay, Mr. Whoever you are, Aquarius Wave, how do I fix this? Glad you asked. It's as simple said as done. I'm going to start off by saying that because there's this phrase we love to use when we hear something that we have not yet, let's say, stepped into. We say it's easier said than done. But I say it is as easy said as done. It takes as much effort to say it as it does to do it. It's just how much am I willing to do it? How much am I willing to say it? How devoted am I to changing this part of my life, to shifting this element of my existence? Do I care enough about this thing to actually shift? Because the decision itself is the power already. The decision that we make is already the force behind it. The work becomes easy. The work becomes simple. The work becomes straightforward and clear once we make the decision. And it actually becomes fun. Because whatever we're experiencing right now, that's torture. That's torment. That's the loss. That's the L, as we used to say. I don't know if we use dub and L anymore, but that's the L right there. That's the loss. And so when we make a decision that we are no longer going to base our internal validation on external situations or circumstances, people, places, and things, then and only then can we start to create the habits that create that system within us where we are self-validating, where we are empowered from within ourselves. Now, I've created an entire video, actually multiple videos that talk specifically just about how to shift this. I will link one of them by the end of this video, but this message specifically was just to show you that the reason why you are miserable is because you're trying to have everybody like you. You want everybody to like you, but you don't even like yourself. And life is a reflection of who you are to you. You'll be surprised at the moment you start liking you and give a damn what anybody else thinks, people actually start liking you, but you no longer really care. Like it's cool and it's nice and you're flattered, but you no longer care the same way because you are feeding yourself. You are self-sustained in your validation. Yes, we're humans. Yes, we're in need of, one other's companionship and one other's affections or whatever it may be. However, if you are not able to validate yourself and you seek it in a relationship with another individual, you will never find it there. It starts from within, period. Now, if you found value in this video, make sure to subscribe to this channel. And if you would like to support the channel, make sure to go to either my merch store down there, or you can just send a straight up Cash App if it's that much value to you. But all I care about at the end of the day is that you make a shift, you make a change for yourself and nobody else. Because at the end of the day, people are going to come and go. Even family members, even parents, if you have them, they're going to come and go. What they say is not what predicates who you are. The words that they speak even into your life are not the truth about who you are. What you say about yourself is all that matters, point blank, because you have to live with you.